died. Sam from Built Not Bought.
Scrutineering with us, don't look too close, fellas. Alright, scrutineering's done, guys. We're gonna go for a walk around the track now. I probably can't have the camera with me all day, obviously, because I'm like driving and competing. So I'll throw some GoPros in the car, a few little shots of the day. We'll see how we go. Just a bit of fun. So once we walk those stages, we kind of know where we're going. Josh can navigate his way around and just see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go! Through the stages at the moment. We've got lunch at the moment, and then there's a long track and a couple more over the other side, and well, it's nice and dirty. Well, it's had a good run. A couple of steering issues, but sorted that, you know, enough for today. Flip the joints over so it'll clear the leaf springs there, and yeah. Alright, I don't have my camera with me, but the phone will be good enough. Dramas for the first run is basically steering, so we need to extend. What are you actually doing? You got to extend that bump?
No, see that knuckle?
Spin around.
Rotate the rod around.
Yeah, right. So basically, every time I turn right, the actual steering arm was hitting the leaf pack, and I've got
sure
nothing on the right.
or whatever.
That way.
Yeah, so a bit of on the track repairs. We managed to convince the organiser to let us share driving. Obviously, you're meant to have a navvy and a driver, but Josh is able to alternate with stages.
Yep.
You got the f***ing best stage.
I got the most amazing turning stage.
It was some bullshit, right? You got to like put, what was it, tennis balls?
There was like 5 tennis balls in 5 buckets, and obviously you can't get out of the car to put them in. So you've got to try and turn.
Why you need a contract to do that shit?
Yeah.
It was like, here's 5 tennis balls, reverse into this car park and drop it in the bucket.
It was certainly a curveball. It was so it was literally just barricade to barricade.
Yeah.
There was no lock to lock, barricade to barricade. I think I hit the buckets as well too. So I don't know if that gets us points or what.
It was a terrible one for us. So there was a rollover, which was pretty epic. Did you see that?
I did. I seen the whole thing, man.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So one of the boys it was in the daily class. It wasn't even in the comp class. He just gone up, hit a couple of whoops, done this, bit of hopping, and then he just catches the bonnet and then boom, nose over tail, yeah, and landed, crushed the cab. Lucky they didn't get hurt, eh? Like that
Lucky.
Squashed.
He just landed on his head, eh? Folded him up.
Yeah, he got a bit crushed inside. So
I reckon he had to kick the console out to get out.
Yeah, Jesus.
Now, being in the comp truck class, we were required to do the comp truck only course. Now, this is a course designed specifically for these vehicles that the dailies can't do. We ended up actually taking out the win for this course specifically, and we were the first to go and attempt it. The final stage was what they call the tank trap. Now, The dailies also do this front, but the comp truck line means we go into these tank traps using the sharp cornered edges. Winching is 100% required. Now this is where the comp truck dies.
Alright, what's going on guys? Just before we go any further, I want to let you know about a competition I've got running over on Instagram. If you jump onto my page, have a look. It's for the young kids out there. It's a drawing, colouring in competition, and there's an awesome prize as well. I'm actually going to get the winner, get a name engraved in a little plaque and put into the Built Not Bought truck. So that is like probably the coolest prize I've ever given away. So jump on the Instagram, have a look at that, and then get the kids involved as well. So that's for the young guys, 14 and under. Drop their age on there as well. And yeah, you got to tag my name in that photo as well so I can see it on Instagram. But go find the video on my page and it'll all be explained there. But yeah, we'll continue with this video.
Died. Okay. Hey.
So I can't say exactly what happened, but it's not running. So it was either starter motor or battery, or basically went out, hardest stage ever, winch. No one's ever actually completed that stage. We were in a f***ing good running for that shit.
We would have nailed it.
Yeah, so
goddamn electrical.
on the winch, and then it just went flat, turned off, wouldn't start. So the winch had run the battery flat, and obviously the battery's not charging. And now we've had a jump pack on it, but it also won't start. So it's almost like the starter motor's gone, probably dirt now, I don't know. But anyway, on the trailer now. Sick day though.
It was
a few rollovers. I'm trying to get some photos off people to show you guys. Like, there were probably 5 cars that ended up on their lid.
Well,
like,
just that stage that we didn't finish because of electrical, 2 people went on the lid. So
yeah, in the same,
you know, and
it was epic.
Yeah, it's pretty fun though.
That was a good day. We didn't put the air filter pod into the cab. Air cleaner's full of shit. Probably should have thought about that, eh? Straight in the engine bay, no wheel arches, and it's covered in mud. Probably sucking mud all day. Oh well. Alright guys, we're back at the ranch. Back home. I didn't film last night because it got late and it was dark and everything. But, shock horror. What happened last night?
We kind of accidentally won.
We accidentally won. I don't believe it. We didn't do the night stage, DNF'd another stage. I like just completely messed up my first run, and I thought we were just, you know, gonna come last, to be honest.
Pretty much.
And
after that, we
won the
flat.
Yeah, we won the overall comp class, and being the comp class, it was sort of the hardest line of all the tracks. So we basically won the whole event, I'd say.
Yeah.
And there was a grand prize. It was $1,000, and we also took out on the actual comp only stage. We were the only ones to not hit the penalty cones. Yeah. Yep. Ran over the tyres without winching, so we were the first to do that. And pretty much, won the fastest time on that track. Awesome. So we got a prize for that, which was a $500,
$580 canvas seat cover.
Yeah, the seat cover voucher. So that was one of their sponsors.
Thank you for that.
So all up, it was like $1,500, and
not a bad little takeaway
for the first run. But it came at a bit of an expense. So we were talking last night about starter motor, battery. Like, we were basically doing the last course, the one we did a DNF on, and Josh was in the car winching up a wall, and it just stalls. And we're like, what's going on?
Thought the starter motor had cooked it. I thought the battery had died. It wasn't until we got here this morning and we started trying to play around with it, and it turns out the motor seized. So good ending to that little 3.8 litre.
It was in our mind at the start. We're like, whatever,
we're gonna have to swap
do
the motor.
What we want. We're gonna change the motor. Little secret, I've actually already purchased the new one, so that'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
But halfway through, we saw some oil come out and the sump had split again. So we were just like, we'll just send it. There's no oil in the engine. We'll just send it. And what happens? Seize the engine. So
beautiful.
Come have a look.
Good ending to the video.
Oil all over the diff. So it spilt its guts everywhere. But I'm just going to give it a wash and we're going to pull this thing apart. Engine's coming out. We'll be changing some suspension parts because all the shocks have been hammered. Like, it went alright at the comp, but
You got a bit hungry, mate.
got hungry on the road. This headlight fell out.
So zip tied back in for now.
Yeah. And we need to sort out a box on the back because our recovery gear was f***ing flying around everywhere. And
Come
actually,
have a look at the recovery.
it fell out. It fell out around one of the courses, which was pretty hectic. So
We
zip
resorted
tied
to
at the
zip
moment.
ties all the way up there. So.
I don't know if you can see. So anyway, there's a trophy to prove it.
Not a bad little ending to the weekend.
That's it. First and only run. We were the newest competitors at that comp. We were up against guys who've been there for years and years.
With a
new
car we'd never really driven.
Yeah, that's it. So really impressed with that. We worked well together with Navi and good communication. So yeah,
it was a bit of a bonus that we got to swap drivers.
Yeah, that was
all the way
good as
through.
well.
So
they said you had to have one driver, one Navi, but they ended up letting us alternate
Yeah,
between
that was really
stages
nice.
so we can change it up a bit.
yeah,
But,
so it was really good.
anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Sort of the first drive for us. Now we've got to start getting real deep into this build, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Do you want to do the slap?
All right.
How you going? Good. I just got a check to bank. It's not? What do you? This is all they gave me though. Nah, surely not. A display. It's signed by Greg, so he's the guy that runs the business. Oh, what? So I can't get any money for this. I've seen it on TV and I have the big ones. I was like, oh yeah, I thought that's all it would be. Ah, spewing. All right, I might try some other places. Otherwise, I'll have to hit them up. Oh yeah, this is all they gave me. All right, well, thanks for that. I'll have to hit them up again. Bugger! Bloody stitch me up. Right, so they hear about this. Josh! I've just spent 3 months doing engine upgrades on my motor here, and I've been told I'm not allowed to turn the key until you press subscribe. Please press subscribe.